We are currently off of 65th and S and Highway 50 exit for 65th, with a pretty dynamic accident, but looks like going to be minor injuries. Give some more updates here in just seconds. People gather on. We are at 65th and S Street, near the SMUD complex building, and so you see a lot of SMUD units on scene helping out and control the scene, which is a good thing, helping out and keeping our SAC PD officers available. So we have a Chevy on top of another vehicle here, and it appears it's going to be minor injuries. If it doesn't look like anyone's being transported to the hospital. So obviously it looks like someone ran something, and we don't know who ran which direction, but obviously you can tell what direction everybody was going. So large vehicles definitely help out keep people safe. And if this was a smaller vehicle, it could have been a totally different outcome, I would assume. So once again, this is Maverick Public Safety News. We are currently off of 65th and S Street, S as in Sam, Sierra, Simple. You want to try to avoid the area. Everything is open, but obviously going to be congested. So if you can route a different direction, that would help things out and alleviate the congestion in the area. There's a lot of different routes you can take to access different businesses in this area. It's right down the street from the old large SMUD complex. Give you an idea, so if you are familiar with the area, but you flow down 50, there's the SMUD building, and it's right here, right at the intersection next to it. Once again, those of you just joining us, this is S Street and 65th, where the vehicle accident has occurred. Appears to be minor injuries, no transport, and a very fortunate outcome. This could have been a whole lot worse. So, I want to remind folks about our campaign we have going on right now, trying to take public safety news to the next level. Go to go.psnews.us/next level. go.psnews.us next level. And like we said before, if just a quarter of our viewers donated $1, we would be really good. But GoFundMe won't allow you to just do $1. They have a $5 minimum. So could you just give $5 and help us out and get to the next level? We are super excited to get to serving you full time. Several of you have over the last couple of days have seen how we cannot respond when we aren't when we're in our jobs or with family, and we always say we do what we can when we can, and family comes first at Public Safety News. And we're 100% volunteer organization, and we just do what we can when we can, and that's how we do what we do. And I'll kind of spin around here so I can talk with you, and you can see the incident. Whoa, don't get dizzy now. So that's how we do things at Public Safety News. 100% volunteer. We are a team. We have about 7 members on our team and growing, and thankful for every single one of our team members. It takes a lot to keep Public Safety News going, and it's all out of our own pockets, and 100% volunteer. Why? Because we're passionate about what we do, and we're passionate about the community. Also want to throw out there again, I forgot to mention over the last couple of days, for our givers that give over $150, you are going to have the opportunity to go on a ride-along with myself and my partner on a nighttime ride-along behind all the action, and hear what goes on, see how we do things, and can't tell anybody though. Once again, so if you would help us out, just go to go.psnews.us it's Monday, can you tell? Let's try that again. Go.psnews.us/next level. Next level. We want to hit that next level. And then if we can get myself full-time and one of our other team members hopefully full-time, we can just spin some momentum right into when we get our nonprofit and that will help greatly. Also this morning, we'll have the information for you later. We don't like doing more news at 11, but we have some video that will show you that we recorded this morning of a marijuana grow bust right across from the Cerna Center. And we have some details for you on that, some very interesting details. It'll be a PSN exclusive, and we're the only ones that were on scene that had everything, and with some particularly interesting details that ties in New York City, New York. So you'll want to hear that, and we'll post that up later today. We have to get edited up and get that to you with the information. So that will be, you can look forward to that later today with that information. Also, over off of 41st and 8th, subject backed out of a driveway into a police officer's car, and so he didn't know why the person was backing into him. It was just an accident, but as an officer, you can imagine you have to consider all things. Photo bomber behind me. And you have to consider all things, and so they were considering, they don't know if they backed into him on purpose. He called for a cover backup, and just wound up being just an accident, but they were being cautious in that respect. And so the officer's okay, and the person who backed into him out of his driveway is okay. And so that's it this morning. The marijuana grow and the officer getting backed into. There's a situation going on off of 41st area and the freeway where it goes agitated situation with highway patrol. They requested less lethal. So with the subject there, we haven't been able to get the details on that. So that's going on in that area. And again, that's really all we have. Again, traffic's still backed up out here, waiting for tow trucks to show up, and we'll flip back around and for you. And for those of you just joining us, we are out off of 65th and S Street. 65th and S Street with a vehicle collision, and minor, no transport, no medical transport needed. Could have been a really bad situation, but appears everyone's okay. And so that's all the details we have on this time. If we get more or more official information for you, we'll let you know. Officers are busy right now directing traffic, so we're not going to bother them for updates. But you can see what's going on right now at this intersection. So once again, this is Maverick Public Safety News off of 65th and S Street.